Hey guys, welcome to Traditional Bow Hunting Wilderness Podcast. Jason Samkovic here. Today we're going to do a double pack dump because I have my pig hunting my hog hunting pack, which is this one right here, and I have my deer hunting pack, which is this one right here. And I still got gear in this one, but this is the stuff that was in here. A lot of it will carry over depending on the season and what I have going on. So a lot of its stuff is multi-purpose. So I figured since I got this one emptied out, I already did a video and showed you how I washed these. Hope I didn't delete that video, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if I did. That's very interesting. I have to check that now. Anyway, so we use this pack here and for my hog hunting, and like I said, a lot of this stuff is carryover. So we're going to go through this stuff pretty quick because I've done these every year. But I'm going to show you what we carry in here. So first of all, again, things have changed a little bit being down here in the south now and hunting down here versus hunting in the north. There's things that I need differently. So we're going to kind of cover this stuff. So water bottle is mandatory. Okay, you got to have a water bottle. I really like these smart water bottles. That's not smart water in it. That's actually just my regular tap water that I have at home. But this is 34 ounces of water, and I like the way it fits in my pack pockets. It's like, it's still slim, but long, so it's not big and bulky and fat trying to fit in there. So it just fits in my pockets really easy. I like it, and it doesn't make noise when I open it. You know, it's not crinkly. So real easy to drink out of, and I like it. So, and then when I freeze it too, it's nice because it freezes real long in there, and it just it's I don't know, I like it. But anyway, so we have our water bottle. It's mandatory down here that we have it. You can see it's been froze and moved so much that it kind of gets bent out of whack. Bug spray, mandatory down here, okay, gotta have it. If you're using bug spray, 40% DEET, best stuff you can get, okay. I've tried the hundreds, I've tried all of it, 40%, I don't care if it's Repel or, outdoors or off or who makes it, 40% DEET is the stuff you want to go with. I have my GoPro, okay, this is my GoPro Hero 11 that I do all my filming with. I just put a sock over it to protect the lens while it is in my pack, but this rides right here on my head like this when I'm hunting. You guys have seen that before, so we have that here. Always has to be there. I have a Nightcore battery pack. This is because I need that to charge this thing, okay? To charge that, to charge my headlights. So I have my phone charger on here, phone charger cord, and cords for all of the different battery chargers and accessories I got. This thing is a 10,000 milliamp hour, but it weighs nothing. I love this little carbon fiber Nightcore. This thing's just incredible, and I'm real happy with it. But that I have to charge all my batteries, keep my stuff running when I'm out there. Thermosol, absolutely mandatory down here. I also carry with me in my truck. I keep a lot more, but in my pack I always have extra pads and a couple extra Thermosol bottles. So you want to have that stuff with you as well too. And a spare tab. I always keep a spare tab that hangs close in my pack in case I need it for shooting. So we have that there. We have our Ace Beam. You guys have seen a review on this. If not, I'll link it to you there for you. But I have that. I use that Ace Beam H30 headlamp. Love this thing. Okay, this thing is just awesome. It runs on that big CR. Sorry, not CR. It runs on that 21750 battery. Here's the difference between a 21700 battery and a CR123 battery. So big difference in battery size, but the power that you get out of that is incredible. This light is very lightweight still. I don't even use the top strap. You know, you can get another strap that goes over the top. Don't even need it. The light's so nice and lightweight, so functional. 4,000 lumens of pure power. This is a neutral white light. I love this light. Best headlamp I've ever worn in my entire life. I straight up love this light. And I will have links to a lot of this stuff down below for you. So we have that. Another pad for the Thermosol. We have our tags. Okay, got to have your tags. They are double bagged in a pen because down here in Georgia I have to use a pen to log our harvests and things like that. So there's my tags and a pen. We have the Ace Beam A7, or is this A30 or E70? Sorry, E70 by Ace Beam. This also uses that big 21700 battery. Okay, again, major power, but it matches. So now my headlights and my flashlight use the same batteries, and just a screaming light with a lot of power. Simple, I love it, and nice lockout on it. And so that's my flashlight that I carry, which, like I said, matches my headlamp. Now, cutters down here, clippers. Clippers are important down here, again, with all the brambles and the bushes and stuff we deal with. These, I've tried a lot. These Fiskars are by far my absolute favorite. They're a quick slide lock. They're like $12. They work really, really good. You can see mine have been used a lot, but they work really good. And it's really fast to lock and unlock with that slide lever with your thumb. And when you put them in your pocket or your pack, this little guard right here protects it so nothing's poking. You're not jamming anything through or cutting holes in your stuff. Just love these. And they're not ratcheting, so when you cut stuff, it's quiet. Slices right through. It's not click, 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 click as you go through. Best clippers I've ever used for brush. So we have those stealth strips. Always carry stealth strips. This is a roll of stealth strips. This is a third of a roll left. I keep it in my pack with me at all times. Just comes in handy for boot repair, for all kinds of stuff, so I keep that in there. It will go into this bag here. This is a bag of spare parts. Again, I have 2 GoPro batteries in there. I have another tab in there. I have another 21700 battery. I have a bowstring, and I have a CR123 battery. And the only reason for that really is because, see, I'm my person at all times. I carry a CR123 Eagle Tac flashlight. So it's always with me, so it's nice to have an extra battery. But 2 GoPro batteries. I have a ceramic rod sharpener, some E600 glue that has not yet been opened, so that's nice, but that's a super glue. Good for fixing any cuts I get, anything I need. I have a lighter in there with a rubber band around it, and but basically just a little kit right here like that, and that is where these stealth strips are going to end up going into that kit. But it's just a little fail-safe kind of kit to have anything I need when I'm out there. Doesn't take up much room, very small, compact. And then we have our kill kit right here, which has got a pillowcase in there, and it's got 3 pairs of rubber gloves, some wet wipes, and also inside of here is my Havalon, which I run the, let me pull that out and show you. But I run the Havalon, and I keep it right in the container that the blades come in. So it's just nice and, all together right here, just like that. But I carry about 4 extra blades, and I like the E70 blades so that they're rounded, not the square, the 60 blades. And then I just slide that whole set right inside of this, and it's just one nice, simple unit like that. It just goes right into my Ziploc bag with my gloves and those wet wipes. Now for deer, when I'm deer hunting, I will switch this bag out to game bags and run those. For hogs, I like the pillowcases because they're stronger and it's easier for me to fling them right with a hog. Hogs are small. You get, unless you're killing absolute whopper hogs, their size, you're getting so much less meat out of them. You're going to get 30 to 35 pounds, maybe 40 pounds of meat out of them. It's real easy to just take that pillowcase and swing it right over your shoulder like Santa Claus and walk out without having to put it in my pack or mess with anything. So, like I said, a lot easier. Where with deer, you kill a big buck, you're gonna fill a whole game bag with 60 pounds of meat. It's a lot easier to put that on your pack. So, but that's how you use it. Run it for hogs. Binoculars. These are my hog hunting binoculars here. They're those Vortex, those Diamondback 8x32s. Love these. They have been beat through the ringer. You can see how dinged up and scratched up, and they get the crap beat out of them. And I run them on this paracord. I've shown you this. I've made videos on it, but fully adjustable, just simple, easy paracord type setup. By the way, if you like this shirt, they're down below, tbwpodcast.com. I make these. But that string works like a champ on these binoculars. For the money, I don't think there's a better pair of binoculars out there. I straight up love these. I mean, I love these. I wear them multiple times a week in the woods. They have been beat up in levels that are unbelievable, and they just hold up incredible. I love these binoculars. Now, I carry them. These are motorcycle helmet liners. Okay, this is my spare one. It's also what I carry my binoculars in. I will show you another one, but I just put that right in there, and then that just kind of keeps them protected. As far as when they're in my pack, I just kind of fold it right over like that, and then that's how these go into my pack. So they're safe and secure. Here's another one of those. What I like about these helmet liners, they're very, very thin. Okay, and I can put them right on, and they basically are going to take that shine off of my head. They also keep the sweat when I put them on like this, they keep that sweat staying on my head. It doesn't run down my face too much. And when the gnats get real bad by my ears, it's easy to fold them. I can reach that right down over and keep those gnats from getting into my ears and driving me crazy. So I really like these, but they're very lightweight and thin, and they're not, you know, putting a tremendous amount of heat on top of your head. When I get to the water, hit the creek or any of that stuff, I stick it in there and rinse it out like that real good, put it back on my head, and it's got a nice cooling factor to it. So I really like these helmet liners. They're down here, they're a lifesaver. I carry spare duct tape, just a strip of duct tape like this. Comes in real handy to have a chunk with you. And always carry some kind of a snack with you. You already got your water, but it's good to have a snack. This is just a beef stick. It goes with me. A little extra rope right here for any kind of purposes I need. So you got to have some of that with you. Toilet paper. I like I said, I got tired of carrying just little bits of it. It's just, you know, I'm hunting so much and out there so much now. It's just, I grab a roll. I'm just too lazy. I grab a roll, throw it in a bag, and there it goes. These are actually straps for my Mystery Ranch bag, spare straps if I want to use them to connect to the top of this. They're out because of the fact I just washed that pack. This here is my tripod that I use for all of my, you know, for my hero shots or anything like that, self-filming. If I got to mount this on a tree, I can stand it on a pack like this. I can put it anywhere I want to stick this, and it'll self-stand. And, you know, I got full adjustability out of this thing, and I got a phone mount on there to be able to clamp my phone right in. Just makes life really easy, but like I said, I can actually even clamp this right onto a tree branch sideways. Anything I need to do, it gives me that option. So very, very happy with this setup on here. And I'll link this stuff below, but again, these are dirt cheap. These are like 15 bucks or something. What part of that is rattling on there? There we go. There. But I love these things. And then my GPS, I carry it, but I very rarely use it. Okay, I don't use it very often anymore. I use Onyx for 99% of it. But the Garmin 64 is still my favorite one, and I always carry it with me. And, you know, that way, if I'm in a new area, it's nice to have this, and I mark my waypoints as I need to. But also, when I leave the truck, I have designated parking spots on here. I download the bird's eye satellite image for the areas I'm in. It's just nice to have. It's that extra fail-safe for you. So, and I really like the Garmin 64 a lot. I know they got newer ones and stuff like that, but this one's got pretty decent battery life, amazing satellite reception, and it's very functional. It works really good. I've been really happy with it. And then that basically covers, because this goes with that part, that's my pig hunting world right there. So it's not much stuff, okay? Binoculars, some clippers. I don't carry a saw with me when I'm pig hunting. My kill kit, little spare parts kit, GPS, toilet paper, my thermosol. That's my whole world right here. And a spare battery for the flashlight, which also runs the same battery as this one does too, and they are also rechargeable, which is nice also. So I have that battery bank right here. If this were to start to go down on me, as far as losing power, I can actually plug that into here and recharge this right inside the unit. So I only got to carry one spare battery. So sweet, simple setup. I'm going to go ahead and reload my hog hunting pack. This is that Mystery Ranch Galligator. I've done reviews on this too. I'm going to reload this, and then once I have it loaded up and set, we will be back with what's in the rest of the stuff that's in the deer hunting one. But like I said, a lot of this stuff is going to just transfer right over to that deer hunting pack. So what you don't see in the next one, know that most of this is going to be with that. All right, now for my main deer hunting pack. I'm using the Kuiu Venture 2300 pack. I love this pack. I've done videos about it. I've talked about it many times. Should actually empty this pocket out here too and see what's in this one. I forgot those. Oh, more of the same. All right, cool. But basically, this pack, I love this pack. It's been an incredible backpack. Favorite pack ever designed, in my opinion. I straight up love it. But we're gonna set that over there. Now, when I do my out-of-state hunts, when I head like in November during the rut time, I bring my Mystery Ranch pack as well too, my Pintler pack, because it's got a frame on it, and I will use that most of the time on those trips, because speed is everything, okay, when it comes to the hunts. I'm only there for, about a week of hunting, And if I kill a deer, I want to be able to get that deer out and back in my cooler immediately and get right back into hunting, okay? So having that frame pack with me lets me carry all my gear, my sticks, my stands, everything, shoot that deer, bone that deer out, put it load sling the meat sack between my frame and the pack, and then still carry all of my gear all in one shot, carry it out. But for most of my local hunting, that KUIU pack is the same, and the contents is the same regardless of the pack. The only difference is on those November hunts and some of the ones down here, I'll bring more water, more food. But so now I always carry an extra phone adapter for that tripod thing, again, because of the fact that I'm filming a lot of stuff and I use my phone a lot for it. As you saw, my rubber bands have kind of disintegrated, but I like bow hooks. Okay, I carry a ton of bow hooks. These screw-in bow hooks, I put a wire cap on the end of it, just like this. Makes life easy, doesn't drill holes in your pack. And I got a ton of them. I keep them in both pockets of my pack, in the side pockets where they're easy to get to. When I go and I get ready to climb a tree, as I look up there and I go, there's nowhere to hang my bow, I need to bring a bow hook up. Then I pull this out of my pack and I stick it in my pocket. I don't wait till I get my pack up to grab this. That way, once I get up at the top of the tree and I'm there, before I pull my pack and everything up, I can take this and screw it in. So as I pull my bow and pack up, I can simply hang my bow right on it. So those are real handy. I carry another CR123 battery loose in the top pocket of that pack. That way, if I lose my headlamp, I can pull this light out to get in there and start to find the other batteries. But if I need a quick battery, this one's always there and I can change it out real quick and easy. 750 cord I use for my haul line for pulling up my bow and my pack at the same time. It's bigger diameter than 550 cord. Sorry, it's hot in here. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning and it's still like 88 degrees. So that 750 cord I use for a pull-up line. I always carry one of these style crusher hats because they are really good at blocking the sun when I need it blocked. Yet I can still shoot really well, and even with my GoPro they work. I can put that GoPro on here and still have that sun protection on here, especially when I'm tree stand hunting and I'm seeing everything here, but I can shoot with that on and have that protection from the sun. So that's a hat that I use. The ARS saw is still the best saw I've ever seen made, and I use it religiously. This is it, simple clip design, locking system. I love the simplicity of this saw. It weighs next to nothing. It cuts like nothing I've ever seen, and it's very affordable in price and super durable. Love this saw, and it's one-hand operable. Okay, so I can take that and open and close it with one hand. So I can be holding on my stuff. I can take this and swing it open, almost like a lock blade knife. Just tip that lever up. Once you tip that, it's going to catch on there. Clamp it down, and now you're locked. So it's real easy function. So I really like it a lot. That's that ARS saw. Again, I will have links to this stuff below for you. I carry another bag here. This one is almost identical to the one that I had in my other pack, so I'll probably consolidate. But here we have a spare bowstring, another one of those 21700 batteries. I also have 3 extra AA's in here for my GPS and some of the accessory cords I need. I got a spare compass in here. Some of the stuff I gotta have. There was a spare compass in the other one, but things that I need to have with me as far as spare parts go when I'm out there. And milkweed, I don't leave that in it. It's always handy. This is just a tube filled with milkweed so that I can check my wind directions. So that's very important. Talked about that. My arm guard, I haven't worn this arm. I haven't worn an arm guard in probably 6 years. I don't know why I still carry one, but that is my arm guard. And for some reason, I still cannot not carry it. So I carry it. This is just an adapter for my, if I want to put a camera, sometimes I have more than one GoPros and DJI's action cameras, and if I want to, I'll stick one up above me on the tree, and I can angle that any way I want to and have it like a bird's eye view if I want to do that. So I just clamp that on my pack, just handy, easy, lets me do that kind of stuff. Or if my other tripod you saw broke, I could very quickly put this on here and clamp it right on a branch and then have that angled anywhere I want to with my phone, with this phone adapter, and have a simple tripod really fast and easy to use anywhere I want to. So just another, again, that's because I'm filming stuff. Then I carry extra cord, paracord right here if I got to lash stuff into my pack or anything like that. This is my little container of pieces of zip ties that I use for my arrow holder on my longbow. There's just a bunch of those pieces of zip ties in there. And I always have a couple of them in my quiver on my bow you've seen, but these come in real handy for if you're shooting a longbow. They really help to keep that string on your, or the arrow on your string. Carry spare zip ties because I can use these to tag the animals, to put the actual tags on. So that's there. I carry an extra aider. This is the same aider that I use on the bottom of my sticks as an actual aider, 2-foot long aider. Same one I use. It's a mountain climbing sling is what it is. It's a rope sling. It's rated at 22 kilonewtons. I will put this on the links to them below for you, but this is a 24-inch one. Well, this is what I use. I carry a spare one like this so that when I'm hunting in the hills, I carry 3 sticks with 1 aider on the bottom stick. But if I need to get, say I have to be on the downhill side of where I think deer are going to be and I want to go up higher, I can use this aider on my second stick to get me a few feet higher too. So I just leave that in my pack. Again, some of my rubber bands since last season have kind of dry rotted out with the heat down here. I'll have to get new rubber bands on them, but I just leave that rolled up like this. And I leave that set in there. As a matter of fact, I'll take another. I got rubber bands on my wallet. They got to be replaced too. So we're going to take one of them and put it right around here just so it's here. But just like that, that's that secondary aider if I have to have it. These are my other aiders, but these are the ones I use to get onto if the tree's too big a diameter and I need to get my sticks to go around further. I've talked about these. There's 5 12-inch aiders here, but I can loop it just like I did on here. You know, feed it through itself and loop it right on the end of my tree stand strap. And then when I throw it around, it gives me that extra length to be able to hit my Versa button. I can link a couple of them together, whatever I want, but just a simple, functional, right there kind of way, and they just sit in the bottom of my pack, and they don't cause trouble. They don't bother nobody. I think there's a song about that from the 80s. But that's it right there, and I just set those right in the bottom of my backpack just like that. We have my alignment belt that I've been using for literally 25 years, the style. I will not change it. It is the best out there. I know every year somebody comes out with the new best thing ever in the world and the coolest alignment belt's ever been made, and it's a game changer and everything. But the Rope Man #1, and this setup, like I said, I've been using it for so long, and a nice stiff PMI rope like this. See how that rope is stiff and it flings real easy up the back of the tree. None of this little wimpy 8mm, 6mm stuff. Everything about this system is designed for speed, efficiency, and safety, and it wins hands down in my book. Like I said, I've played with the other stuff, the Kong ducks and the this and that, and you know, whatever that whoever wants to use what. For me, can't beat this original alignment belt. Works like a champ. And in my harness, I used Tactus Saddle TBWS tree stand saddle is what I use, and I love it. It's the best one. I've actually designed it with John, and but I used the metal D-rings on there right there to hook my alignment belt onto. It ties in the front using that 8.4 mil Sterling Duetto rope on there. Just love this system. I've done reviews on this, but that's the harness that I run. I do not use any carabiners, and I do not use anything like that for tying into the tree. I just run it right there, throw it around, bow line in there real quick, locked on. When I'm going up, put a running bow line right around the thing so that it'll, cinch up to the tree like a girth hitch. And I've done videos on that too. So sweet, simple, easy. And then my binoculars that I use for when I'm tree stand hunting, again, a lot of crap. My packs get awful dirty. I use them. And but in here in this hat, I keep my Swarovski. These are my 7x30s. They quit making them a long time ago, but they are my favorite binoculars that I've ever owned. I do not wear these in the field, or I do not climb a tree with them. I do not want to scratch them or beat them up. So these are for my tree stand deer hunting. So they basically, what I do is I just leave them in my pack in this hat like this, which is nice to have a spare hat if I need it. But I put them in there, roll that over once, and then this goes in my pack as a set. So I get a spare hat, plus I have my binoculars in there that I will use. As soon as I'm on stand and set, those go around my neck. I carry a vest too in case I get cold. And then inside of this vest pocket are already some big oversized fleece gloves to keep my hands warm. So that's, the gloves stay right in there with it. They get washed in there in the pockets with the vest. But this whole little setup right here, that Kuiu Guide vest right there, just rides in the bottom of the pack and stays down there. And I also like the fact that since that's in the very bottom, when I set my pack down like in soaking in wet in marshes and in the swamps and stuff. This protects, water doesn't come all the way up into my pack. This might get a little wet, but it's waterproof, very water resistant. So by folding it like this and putting it in there, any water that hits this, it doesn't hurt nothing, and my pack stays dry. So I like that. And lighters, okay, lighters in 2 of those bags, plus a spare lighter here. And then also, now that I am down here in Georgia, not only will we have the bug spray and the thermocell running that I showed you on my pig hunting pack, we'll be doing this, okay? We are basically going to, as you can see right now, if you look, again, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, it's 88 degrees, I'm sweating already pretty good. But if I'm hiking in and I get there and I am covered in sweat, my shirt's soaked, miserable wet, when I get up there and I get my stand hung, I will have a spare clean dry shirt in a Ziploc bag like this, that once I get up and stand and I cool down, I can then remove my shirt. I can take the shirt I'm wearing off, put this nice clean shirt on, and I will, honestly, I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to throw a stick of deodorant in here as well too. Non-scented deodorant, but that'll be my set. So then I can put on fresh deodorant, I can put that shirt on, take my soaking wet dirty shirt, put it in this Ziploc bag, and then put that back in my pack, and it's going to keep me scent free and give me that comfort factor and not being covered in that and real smelly. So that's my game plan with that kind of thing. So that pretty much covers the whole deal. That's my pack dump. Like I said, every year it gets simpler and simpler and less. I carry a compass in my, when I'm hunting, I have a compass on a dangler that's in this pocket where I can just, like a dangler like this is right here on this pocket, where I just hook it with my thumb and my knife comes out right there. That amazing Travis Styles Minuteman knife. Just put new patina on there about a week ago. I love that thing. God, that knife is amazing. But how it's on that dangler, I carry my compass on a dangler on this side. Over here I carry my knife, just like you saw right here. And then I also will have, when I'm hunting, I have another, just a string on a carabiner with my key fob, so that it is connected too. So if I fall, whatever, I can't lose it. So, but that stuff's always in my pocket, plus another flashlight. So this is pack stuff here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.